Importance of attitude. Winner's edge. Ability teaches us how we do, motivation determines why we do, and attitude decides how well we do. 2. You can win. There was a man who made his living selling balloons at a fair. He had balloons of many different colors, including red, yellow, blue, and green. Whenever business was slow, he would release a helium-filled balloon into the air. When the children saw the balloon go up, they all wanted one. They would come up to him, buy a balloon, and his sales would go up. All day, he continued to release a balloon whenever sales were slow. One day, the balloon man felt someone tugging at his jacket. He turned around and a little boy asked, "If you release a black balloon, will that also fly?" Moved by the boy's concern, the man replied gently, "Son, it is not the color of the balloon, it is what's inside that makes it go up." The same principle applies to our lives. It's what's inside that counts, and what's inside of us that makes us go up is our attitude. William James of Harvard University said, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind." Most of us have heard of the power of positive thinking, but very few have heard of the power of negative thinking. They both are very powerful, but take us in totally opposite directions. Just the way positive thinking empowers people to achieve new heights, negative thinking propels people towards self-destruction. Your attitude contributes to success. A study attributed to Harvard University found that when a person gets a job or a promotion, 85% of the time it is because of his attitude, and only 15% of the time because of intelligence. And importance of attitude. 3. Knowledge of specific facts and figures. Isn't it surprising then, that almost 100% of education dollars go to teach facts and figures, which account for only 15% of success in life? Life. You can win is all about that 85% of success. Attitude is the most You can win is all about that 85% of success. Attitude is the most important word in the English language. It applies to every sphere of life, including one's personal and professional life. Can an executive be a good executive without a good attitude? Can a student be a good student without a good attitude? Can parents, teachers, salespersons, employers, or employees be good in their roles without a good attitude? The foundation of success, regardless of your chosen field, is attitude. If attitude is such a critical factor in success, acres of diamonds. Hafiz was a farmer in Africa who was happy and content. He was happy because he was content. He was content because he was happy. One day a wise man came and told him about the glory of diamonds and the power that goes along with them. The wise man said, If you had a diamond the size of your thumb, you could buy your own city. If you had a diamond the size of your fist, you could probably buy your own country. And then the wise man left. That night, Hafiz couldn't sleep. He was unhappy and he was discontented. He was unhappy because he was discontented and discontented because he was unhappy. The next morning Hafiz made arrangements for you can win. Win. Farm took care of his family and went off in search of diamonds. He looked all over Africa and couldn't find any. He looked all through Europe and couldn't find any. By the time he got to Spain, he was emotionally, physically, and financially broke. He was so disheartened that he threw himself into the Barcelona River and committed suicide. Back home, the person who had bought his farm was watering the camels at the stream that ran through the farm. Across the stream, the rays of the morning sun hit a stone and made it sparkle like a rainbow. He thought the stone would look good in his living room. He picked up the stone and put it on his mantelpiece. That afternoon, the wise man came and saw the stone sparkling. He asked, "Is Hafiz back?" The new owner said, "No, why do you ask?" The wise man said, "Because that is a diamond. I recognize one when I see one." The man said, "No, that's just a stone I picked up from the stream. Come, I'll show you. There are many more." They went and picked some samples and sent them for analysis. Sure enough, the stones were diamonds. They found that the farm was indeed covered with acres and acres of diamonds. Asterisk. What is the moral of this story? There are many morals. 1. When our attitude is right, we realize that we are all walking on acres of diamonds. Opportunities are always under our feet. We don't have to go anywhere. 2. When we don't know how to recognize opportunity. Asterisk adapted from Russell Cornwell, Acres of Diamonds. Cornwell founded Temple University based on this lecture. Importance of attitude 5. It could slap us on our face and we would still not be able to recognize it. All we need to do is to learn to recognize opportunities. 3. People who don't know how to recognize opportunities complain of noise when they knock. 4. Lost opportunities are easier recognized when they are leaving rather than when they are coming. 5. An opportunity only knocks once. The next one may be better or worse, but never the same one. That is why it is so crucial to make the right decision at the right time. A right decision at the wrong time becomes a wrong decision. 6. The grass on the other side always looks greener. There are 2 dimensions to the greener grass. A. It may be possible that the other farmer is taking better care of his grass and it is actually greener. B. Most of the time, however, it is only an illusion. Many times in life, while chasing an illusion, we lose out the opportunity right under our own feet. 7. While we are eyeing the grass on the other side, there are others who are eyeing the grass on our side. They would be happy to trade places with us. David and Goliath. We all know the biblical story of David and Goliath. Goliath was a giant of a man. He struck fear in everyone's heart. One day, a 17-year-old shepherd boy came to visit his brothers and asked, "Why don't you fight the giant?" The brothers were terrified of Goliath and replied, "Don't you see he is too big to hit?" But David said, "No. 6 you can win. He is not too big to hit, he is too big to miss." The rest is history. We all know what happened. David killed the giant with the slingshot. Same giant, different perceptions. Our attitude determines how we look at a setback. To a positive thinker, a setback can be a stepping stone to success. To a negative thinker, it can be a stumbling block. Great thinkers and philosophers feel and believe that every problem comes with an equal or greater opportunity for success. The importance of attitude to organizations. Have you ever wondered why some individuals, organizations, or countries are more successful than others? It is not a secret. They simply think and act more effectively. They do so by investing in their most valuable asset, people. I have spoken to executives in major organizations internationally and asked them a question. If you had a magic wand and there was one thing you could change that would make you more productive, what would it be? Their answers were unanimous. They said they would like to change their people's attitudes. With better attitudes, people would be better team players, cut down on waste, quality and bottom line would go up. In general, their company would be a great place to work in. Experience has shown that human resources are the most valuable asset. People are more valuable than capital or equipment. Unfortunately, human resources are also the most wasted of resources. People can be your biggest asset or your biggest liability. Importance of Attitude 7. TQP, Total Quality People. Having attended a number of training programs such as customer service, selling skills, strategic planning, etc., I have come to the conclusion that most of these are great programs with one major challenge. None of them will work unless they have the right foundation, and the right foundation is TQP. What is TQP? TQP is Total Quality People. They are people with character, integrity, good values, and positive attitudes. Don't get me wrong. You do need these programs, but they will only work when you have the right foundation, total quality people. For example, some customer service programs teach participants to say please and thank you, smile and shake hands. How long can a person smile if he does not have the desire to serve? Besides, people can always see through a fake smile. Smile. When the smile is not sincere, it is irritating. The point is, there has to be substance over form, not just form over substance. Without a doubt, people who serve customers should say, please and thank you, smile and so forth. These things are important. But keep in mind that they come a lot easier when accompanied by a desire to serve. Someone once approached Blaise Pascal, the famous French philosopher, and said, "If I had your brains, I would be a better person." Pascal replied, "Be a better person and you will have my brains." Great organizations are not measured by wages and working conditions. They are measured by feelings, attitudes, and relationships. When employees say, "I can't do this," they're really saying one of two things. Either they are saying, "I don't know how to do it," or "I 8 you can win. Don't want to do it." If they are saying "I don't know how to do it," that is a technical training issue. If they are saying that "I don't want to do it," they are again really saying one of two things. One, either "I don't care to do it," or two, "I feel strongly enough not to do it." The first one is an attitude issue. They don't care. The second one is a values issue. They don't believe they should do it. We find a greater percentage of challenges all over the world fall into these two categories. Attitude is the foundation to success. The greater the success, the stronger the foundation. The Calgary Tower stands at 190.8 meters. The total weight of the tower is 10,884 tons, of which 6,349 tons are below ground, approximately 60%. This shows that the tallest and the greatest buildings have the strongest foundations. Just like a great building stands on a strong foundation, so does success. And the foundation of success is attitude.